So good morning students. Today we will do science. Today we will start a new chapter from our science book. Today we will do chapter 10 light and shadows. So everybody get ready with your book and open to page 94, chapter 10 light and shadows. Okay, let's start today's class. Can you see the chair, table, book or other things around you when it's dark? The answer is no. To view things, we need a source of light such as the sun, bulb, tube lights, burning candle or torch. In this chapter, we will learn about light and its significance. Okay, light. We know that light is a form of energy that enables us to see things. Sun and stars are natural sources of light. They emit light of their own. Such objects which emit light of their own are called luminous objects. Some organisms like firefly, glowworm and lanternfish are also emit light of their own. Man-made objects like bulb, tube, light, torch and candle also emit light. These are artificial sources of light. These objects are invisible in dark, but you can see them in the presence of a source of light. Such objects that do not have the light of their own but are visible when light falls on them are called non-luminous objects. Objects can also be classified as transparent, translucent and opaque based on the ability of light to pass through them. So what has been told, if you enter a dark room, can you see the things around you? You cannot see anything. But when you switch on the light, you can see the whole room. But it is why? Because to view things, to view our surroundings, we need a source of light. Without any light or without any source of light, we cannot view our things we cannot think anything which are around us. Light helps us to make light. They make things visible to us. Without light, we cannot see anything around us. And we get light from many objects like sun. The sun is the natural source of light on earth. The sun, the moon, the stars, the tube light, the bulb, the torch, the candles and many other things. From the mobile torch also we get light. So there are many sources from which we can get light. Now light is a form of energy which help us to view things, or which light is a form of energy which makes things visible to us. Sun and the stars, they are natural sources of light. Okay, first is luminous objects. What are luminous objects? The luminous objects are such objects which emit light of their own. Luminous objects are also the natural sources of light. What are the natural sources of light? The sun, the stars, the moon. These are the natural source of light, and they emit light of their own. No other sources of light need to to see the sun. Do we need any source of light? Because why? We know we do not need any kind of light, any source of light to see the sun, because sun it itself emit light. It emit light of its own, and so they are called luminous objects. So what are luminous objects? Objects which emit light of their own are called luminous objects. As some organisms, some animal creatures, they also emit light, like the firefly, glowworm and Lanternfish, they also emit light of their own. They are as sun and stars, they are luminous objects. These animals, firefly, glowworm, and lanternfish, you can say them that luminous organisms or creatures. You can also say man-made objects like bulb, tube light also emit light. The bulbs, the tube lights, the torch, these are fitted into our rooms and they are man-made things. It is not natural things. These things all are natural. These sources of light are man-made and they are known as artificial sources of light. Sun and stars, they are natural sources of light. The man-made sources of light are artificial sources of light. The man-made things objects which emit light like bulb, tube light, torch and candle, they are the artificial sources of light and they are invisible in dark. If the bulb is off in your room, can you see it? If you enter the room and your bulb is off, can you see the bulb? No, we cannot see the bulb. But to look at the sun, we do not need any source of light. Why? Because these artificial sources of light or the man-made objects, we can see them only when lights fall on them. Though they emit light, but they are only visible when another source of light fall on them. Okay, and they are known as non-luminous objects. So the artificial sources of light which do not have light of their own but are visible when light falls on them are called non-luminous objects. So the artificial sources of light are invisible in dark. We cannot see them in the dark, but we can only see them when another source of light falls on them. Now objects can be grouped into three types based on the amount of light they let to pass through them. What are the types? There are three types: transparent, translucent and opaque objects. So when you look around, you will find that you can see through a glass window and not through the walls of your classroom. This is because glass allows light to pass through it, but a wall made of bricks reflects the light. So when we look through a glass window, we can see everything what is going on or what is outside of the window. But if we look through a brick wall, can we see? We cannot see anything because the glass allows light to pass through. The glass allows some amount of light to pass through it, but a wall which is made of bricks, they reflect the light. Suppose if the tube light falls on the opposite, will definitely fall on the opposite wall. So why the wall of the tube light there is also light in the wall of the tube light? Because the opposite wall is reflecting the light and the whole room is light. The whole room is bright. So the things which do not allow light to pass through them, they reflect the light. So I have already given example that the brick wall, we cannot see them. We cannot see through them because they do not allows the light to pass through it, but it reflects the light. So as they reflect the light, we can with the whole room is being light. Objects that allow light to pass through them completely are called transparent objects. Means the total amount of light obtained from that source of light of thing, the total light will pass through. If we on the torch and we will give that light of the torch in a glass window, what will happen? The light will go through the window. Outside of the window you can see that there is the light. So the whole light is passing through it. The whole amount of light is passing through it. So the objects or the things that allows the whole amount of light to pass through it are called transparent objects. And glass, air and water, they are transparent objects. Air is transparent object. Why? Because the whole environment is made of air. But light is passing through the air. So we can see everything in our room. So we can say that air also allows the whole amount of light to pass through it. Come to the next page 95. Objects that do not allow. Today we will only do light, shadow. We will do from our next class, on our next video. Objects that do not allow light to pass through them are called obscure objects. Such objects reflect the light and so we cannot see through them. For example, wood, brick wall and book are obscure objects. So what are obscure objects? So, objects or the things that do not allow light to pass through them, do not allow a single amount of light to pass through them. If you give the torch on a brick wall, can the light pass through the brick wall? No, the light will not pass through the brick wall. But these things, the obscure objects, means the things which do not allow light to pass through them, what they do, they reflect the light, and they are known as obscure objects. So the things or the objects that do not allow the light to pass through them are known as the obscure objects. For example, wood, brick wall and book, they are obscure objects, and there are many examples of obscure objects. The most of the things around us are obscure objects. There are some other objects that allows only some light to pass through them. A blurred picture is seen when we look through these objects. Such objects that allow only partial light to pass through them are called translucent objects. Butter paper, smoked glass and colored glass are some examples of translucent objects. So there are some objects which allows some amount of light, not the whole amount of light, or not the whole amount of light, neither no light. They allow some amount of light to pass through them. And there are many examples, and such objects, these objects that allow some amount of light to pass through them are known as the translucent objects. There are many examples of translucent objects like butter paper, smoked glass. These examples are given, and colored glass. These examples are given in the books. Now, wait a minute, children. Now what will you do? I will tell you the answers of this time to revise fill in the blanks, which is given in page number 95. After light, before shadow. These answers, there are 4 fill in the blanks. I am telling you the answers. I will repeat only 2 times. So try to listen it very carefully. To view things, we need a source of, what will be the answer? Light. To view things, we need a source of light. Objects which emit light of their own are known as luminous objects. Luminous objects. Glass, air and water are transparent objects. Smoke, glass and colored glass are example of translucent objects. So, to view things, I am repeating once more. Number 1, to view things we need a source of light. Number 2, objects which emit light of their own are called luminous objects. Number 3, glass, air and water are transparent objects. Number 4, smoked glass and colored glass are example of translucent objects. So we will do shadow from in the next video. We will do some shadow. So today up to this. Bye bye children. We will meet in my next video.